Hello, my name is Andrea. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm sharing some super easy mini DIYs that are perfect for a Valentine's themed tiered tray. So let's get started. First up, I'm making a faux book stack out of some tumbling tower blocks from Dollarama. These ones are much larger than the Dollar Tree ones. They're more like regular Jenga blocks. And for my book stack, I'm using 6 of these blocks, hot gluing them all together. I first took this cotton candy pink acrylic paint from Dollar Tree and painted all of the blocks with it. But I didn't really like the color that ended up coming out of it. It was a little bit too light, washed out, not the pink I was going for. So I decided to cover it all up with this pink paint by Art Minds in the shade Carnation. And I love how this turns out so much better. This ends up being the pink I use for most of the DIYs on my Valentine's tiered tray. I cut out 3 Valentine's themed words with my Cricut using white vinyl. I have hugs, XOXO, and kisses. And I'm sticking all of these onto my book stack. This dark pink twine is from Dollar Tree, and I'm wrapping it around the books a few times, then tying it in place. You can see the knot is right on the top there, so I'm just shifting that over so it's in the back and no one will see it. For the next Valentine's tiered tray DIY, I'm using this metal envelope from Dollar Tree. I took off that red ribbon from the front, and I'm going to be filling this envelope with lots of foam hearts. I have all of these pink ones and white ones from Dollar Tree, and I'm using lots of different sizes and sticking them inside the envelope. If you don't have these foam stickers, you could also just cut out your own, either with scissors or with your Cricut, but these already have the stickers on the back, so it makes it nice and easy. To help give it more of a full look, I'm taking this little wood block I got from Dollar Tree. I think it was in a pack with some other shapes. And I'm hot gluing it into the envelope and then sticking more of the felt hearts on top of that. I didn't bother painting the wood because it's getting all covered up by pink and white hearts. This helps just to give it a lot more dimension instead of just being flat. I'm continuing to add more and more hearts until the whole envelope is filled up. Then I thought I also wanted to add a couple of pink hearts to the back. And since the inside of the envelope was already full, I took a little bit of hot glue and glued them to the outside of the envelope right in the back. To finish it off, I'm taking another white heart sticker and sticking it to the front of the envelope. And then I'm adding a slightly smaller pink heart and sticking it on top of that. Today's video is part of the Valentine's Day Minis Challenge hosted by Corie from Crafted by Corie. Make sure to click the link to the playlist in my description box to check out all of the fun Valentine's minis created by everyone in today's challenge. The next tiered tray DIY is a love sign. I'm using this wood panel from Dollar Tree, and I'm painting it white with this acrylic paint from DecoArt. I would recommend actually sanding down this wood block a little bit before adding the paint. It still worked out fine not doing that, but I just think that would have been a nice touch. I'm taking this pink felt heart sticker and sticking it to the top right corner of my sign. This is going to be the O for my love sign. I'm using the backing of this sticker as kind of a guide on how big I want my other letters to be. So I'm putting it over to the left side and then sketching out how big I want the L to be and then making little markings on the sign itself. And then I'm doing that for the V and E as well. Then I just took my pencil and finished off the letters so I would have an outline. Now I'm taking this pink paint in the shade Carnation and painting inside of all the letters. This lace ribbon is from Dollar Tree, and I'm adding it to all the edges of the sign to finish it off. I just thought it was kind of missing something, and this gives it a nice vintage look. I cut off 4 strips and hot glued them to each side of the sign. The next tiered tray DIY is a little glass bottle. I got this little bottle full of seashells at Dollar Tree, and I'm just dumping all of these shells out. And now I'm taking one of these little felt hearts and I'm tracing it onto some vinyl, then cutting out the vinyl and sticking it onto my bottle. Now I'm painting the whole bottle pink, and when I peel off the heart, everything will be covered in the pink paint except for that part. I did a couple coats and now it's dry, so time to peel it off. As you can see, the top part of the heart where it goes into the peak did not work. I didn't peel off that part of the heart as carefully as I guess I should have, so I'm sticking it back on and painting over that top bit again, and we will try again. Now that it's dry again, I'm peeling it off much more carefully. And it worked. Definitely, if I had just peeled it straight off, the same problem would have happened. So make sure you're careful with this. I also used my Cricut weeder tool to just pick off the little bits of paint that didn't belong inside of the heart area. But overall, it turned out pretty well. To have this fit more with my pink and white theme, I'm painting the cork of the bottle white. I wanted a little stand for the bottle to sit on, so I'm taking 2 wood cubes from Dollar Tree and I painted them pink and then put them on the tiered tray and placed the bottle on top. The next tiered tray DIY is an XOXO sign. This little cardboard cutout is from a Dollar Tree sign that I DIY'd in a previous video. And today I'm just gonna paint it to fit with my tiered tray theme. So I have this Snow White acrylic paint from Deco Art and the Carnation paint from Art Minds. And I'm painting both of the X's in the pink paint and the O's in the white paint. It did take a few coats to cover all of the red. Here are all the Valentine's minis, all complete on my tiered tray. These are all so simple, but the pink and white theme is so pretty and soft, and I think just perfect for the season. Let me know in the comments which of these was your favorite and which of them you might want to try. I think I really need to get my hands on some Valentine's colored M&Ms to fill my little jar, and then it'll be complete. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed to my channel for more fun DIY videos. See you next time.